Hi, after Kuan Oracle and Archangel Animals, I choose unboxing of Oracle of the Seven Energies by COLETTE Baron Reed. It's a 49 card deck, and I was fascinated by the pictures and colors when I found that number 7 is important in her life and cards. She sees number 7 in numerous cultures, belief systems, and modern practices. And she mentioned this in her guidebook. And a few of them are like we have 7 musical notes in various cultures and 7 days a week in many calendars. Cell replaced every 7 years and 7 energy center or chakra center. What I believe, according to her writing, is that she believes in the 7 energy centers more than anything else. And these cards, it is reflected in her deck also. She, in her glossary, in her resource, also mentioned the name of Shai Tubali, an author, philosopher, and chakra expert. And he has written all the books on 7 realm of 7 masters, 7 chakra personality types, 7 wisdom of life, unlocking 7 secret powers of heart. And she said that her cards or this deck has an impression of his work. Now she says that her cards, they give answers to the smaller everyday questions as well as the bigger ones related to spirituality and personal growth. So the very practical thing she said is while your focus might be on how to evolve spiritually, it's equally important to be in this world, here and now. So the wisdom must all be practical so that you can embody it. And then, the lexicon of this deck is her experiences with many psychological and spiritual systems, and all tied together through the 7 energies. She talked about 137 spreads, and the theme of this deck is psycho-spiritual wisdom of 7 energy centers. So, like, if you have a little knowledge of chakra, then you know that they starts from red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, then purple and white. Same way she has divided the deck in 7 energy categories, and each of the categories has 7 cards in it. So it's like 1 to 7 in energy 1, and 7 to 14 is in water, and that's why reading this is very important. I sorted them in some order so that understanding of these cards, more usage of these cards, why she kept in different energy centers like this. But at least we'll have an idea. I will not shuffle them at all because the number matters. So let's see the cards now. 1 to 7 is energy 1, which is red. Earth magic, the root of abundance, time machine, great and full, body and soul, it is what it is, a deep breath. So this is with the red or earth chakra. Then from 8 to 14 is the orange or water or sacral. Into me I see, the rose kisses, close encounters, in perfect harmony, bearing fruit, feeling the world, beautiful uncaging. This is second. Then you have yellow fire, which is 15 to 21. It's powerful move, the royal you, the storyteller, the power of purpose, walking the line, merry motive, exposed and revealed. This is for 5. Then we have 22 to 28, which is for green or love. It's tender embrace, healing the heart, let it go, birds of a feather, great big love, grand symphony, broken open. So after this we have 29 to 35, and it's with sound or energy 5, which is awakening genius, shining through, call of the muse, quieting the mind, ears wide open, opening to discovery, a tall tale. This is the sound section. Then you have energy 6, which is from 36 to 42. It's with light or purple or third eye, which is seeing beyond, the oracle's gift, endless possibilities, wish upon a star, land in between, a higher view, smoke and mirrors. And then last is from 43 to 49, and it is in golden white thought or the 7th energy center, which is spirit of gratitude, divine matrix, beyond the ordinary, the uncharted sea, sacred reverence, burst of magic, beautiful card, and willing release. This deck is very beautiful and all the pictures are uplifting and happy. Yeah, one of the things I have to tell is that do 2. There is a sound which comes while you shuffle, as they are not glossy, and there's a kind of friction in them. To some it may sound, it may feel like a sound, but otherwise it's a beautiful deck. Now there's a very beautiful thing she said, that our stories unfold in a continuum. While you can ask in what direction a situation is heading, there's no fixed outcome, as every choice you make leads to an experience. And in fact, you'll come to recognize the experience is more powerful than the circumstances or goal you seek. There are elements in life we can't see. Although we play an important role in creating reality and how we experience it, we are still subject to larger forces. This is both a wonderful thing and a frustrating one. Human beings desire certainty above all, so our greatest task is to learn how to inhabit both and dwell between the worlds and embrace the magic of not knowing. So, and she said, in this light, oracle cards offer us a glimpse into this ongoing evolution, the story in motion, and our capacity to both influence and surrender to it. Sometimes you get one odd card in a deck, but each one of the cards is so beautifully designed. There's no one odd card in these sets. So the only thing is that I have to see why she kept in these, what is the significance of keeping them in 7 categories of energy. And she said the practical advice that our stories unfold in a continuum. While you can ask in what direction a situation is heading, there's no fixed outcome. So you will recognize that the experience is more powerful than the circumstance or goal you seek. So there are elements in life we cannot see. There are bigger things. There are larger forces also in the picture. And this can be a wonderful thing and a frustrating one. And human being desires certainty above all else. So your greatest task is to learn how to inhabit both and dwell between worlds and embrace the magic of not knowing. So she says if you keep her oracle deck under this light, it as a guidance, then you can get a hint about the story in motion and our capacity to both influence and surrender to it. Okay, so I'll say, because I read this between worlds, so I thought like I'll take this card, which is the land in between. And being between worlds, learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be. A time of waiting and evolving, gray areas, something essential yet still in development, metamorphosis. You're in the process of a change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you're not sure what the next experience of your life will be. You're in between what was and what could be in a pupal stage, like during the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you're not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past, even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new. You must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore the stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? The process in between the world is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, how to stay present in the now, how to see in the dark. You absorb the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is the real test of emotional fortitude, patience, trust, humility. Once you have made this no man's land your home, it will be part of you. Then whatever was set in motion comes to life. This is what you have been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love the place in between, for that is where you were reborn. Beautiful card. I think it's very timely as 2020 this kind of land between for most of us, for all of us. So I hope these cards help us to endure the land in between so that we can ease the process to unfold and can be in a beautiful future. And that's it. So that's all about the cards. And I'll see you with the next deck sometime soon. See you later.